I just don't want that to happen to anybody else because I really thought I was going to die. It was scary.
Janelle Goings was walking into town on December 2nd. On a route she takes often, passing a property with several dogs.
They've barked at me like previous, and like the owner would come and like tell them to go in. So thought it was just like, any other day, and they'd stop.
But Janelle says this day was different. As she walked past the residence, she says the dogs surrounded her and attacked.
But one jumped on top and it bit me on the head, and it scared me because I was realized I was getting bit, and then one got my arm and they jerked me to the ground and they just start biting everywhere. I could just feel them all over me, and I was screaming for a while, and I think I was in shock for most of the time, but all I could think of was I was going to die. I was helpless. There was nothing I could do.
Thanks to a wrong turn, two men on a nearby road spotted the attack as they drove by.
Kind of what we thought was like they were kind of ripping up a deer or something, and then we got closer and it was Janelle.
My first thought was jump out, and I shot first thing in the air, and the dogs didn't really run far, but after I started running towards them with the gun, then they kind of start running away.
I'm still kind of shocked about it. I'm just glad we were there at the right place, at the right time, and thank God we took that wrong turn.
The Blackfeet Fish and Wildlife Animal Control Division released a statement saying animal control responded immediately, and based on information from homeowners and witnesses, 3 dogs were involved. But some witnesses and Goings herself say the number of dogs was much higher.
I'd say 8 to 10 that's quite a bit of dogs. Maybe 4 bigger dogs and a lot of smaller dogs, but they had her, she was laying on the ground. The dogs were like completely surrounded around her.
The statement also says 2 of the 3 dogs were located and secured, but Janelle believes all of the dogs are still at the residence.
And there was more than 3 dogs. I know that for a fact. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, they said one was still missing or something. I don't know about that, but I've seen the dogs myself last night and the night before. They're all still there.
Residents say aggressive dogs are a growing problem in Browning.
We have people walking around with bats, sticks to protect themselves from the dogs because you just cannot walk anywhere anymore. And it's not a joke and it's not funny. And I'm like, there's all these red flags and everybody's ignoring them. And I just think it's time we step up as a community and get something done about it.
Goings says she's grateful to be alive and hopes her experience prompts action.
I know a lot of people that have gotten bit or, have similar instances as mine. There's just so many dogs here. I feel like there's something needs to be done. What if it's a kid,
The Blackfeet Fish and Wildlife Department says it will provide updates as new information becomes available and remain committed to ensuring public safety. In Browning, Anissa Coomer, MTN News.